as old as the sport itself. Two teams that when the history books are referenced, their names populate virtually every page. Winged helmets, golden domes, and as always, when these two match up, legacy is on the line. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Michigan really took it to Notre Dame the last time they met, and Hail to the Victors was playing loudly.
They was playing loudly, and they beat the snot out of the Irish. And the Irish better not forget that. And it was the physicality of Michigan taking over. Are the Irish going to be ready today?
Yeah, Notre Dame was really upset. They just couldn't answer the bell. Everything seemed to snowball on them, one bad thing after another. They've got to be mentally tougher in this game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Strong. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are at that.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume.
Turning it on! He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it in.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Michigan's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down. Running behind that left side. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Dupree. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds Water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Perez. I imagine imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. Just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. He'll keep it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's McMillan. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's strong. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent...
There he goes! Smashes ahead, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 24 over UTSA. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So here comes the Michigan offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. On a little time, lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He's open on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout and chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That late in the half field goal gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to